Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2 2018 Championship Mode. Today we're going to get another 2 races in most likely. I had thought about possibly doing 3 today since there is no NASCAR event. But we have the Coke 600, which is going to be a long race in of itself, and Pocono, which is always a troubling track for me to say the least. Also, professional Aaron, always being ready for streams, forgot to change the titles for Twitch and Mixer when I first started. So if you get 2 notifications, I apologize. We are playing NASCAR Heat 2, not doing Wreckfest with John again. For those of you watching on Twitch or Mixer, on YouTube, I just announced about a half hour ago the week of streams that is going to be starting on Monday. So be sure to check out that video. I just posted it about a half hour ago, maybe an hour ago. So be sure to check that out. Really looking forward to interacting with you guys for a whole week on stream. Lots of different things. We'll be doing some multiplayer. Obviously, we'll have our NASCAR Heat 2 stream. We're going to do some F1 2017. We're going to revisit Project Cars 2. Like I said, multiplayer with John. Wreckfest for sure one day. Maybe have Justin in. Maybe have Mark and Ryan in for one of the days. So lots of excitement coming up. So be sure to check out that video on YouTube where I break down what's going to happen, what times, what games, what days. So be sure to check that out. So welcome to Cookie Fireman, Bragger, and Eric Jones fan. You guys are the first ones here today. I am doing well. I could have started the stream earlier. I moved it to. I had planned for 4 o'clock because the Detroit Tigers, were going to play at 1 today, but they got rained out again. So could have moved it up, but I decided not to. I've already changed schedules enough on you guys in the last couple weeks. So lots of cool stuff planned for the next week. Oh, did I see C-Rad? I didn't see C-Rad. I haven't seen Colin Rad in my chat yet. There he is. Found him over on YouTube. Welcome, Colin Rad. Alright. So, today, Coke 600 and Pocono. Let's get off to the track and get started here. Did he? Well, that didn't show up. Let me just double check. Mixer has been a little weird. So I'm just gonna double check that, make sure everything's going okay. Family friendly stream. Alright, it's all good. Yeah, it didn't come through over here. I said test about 7 billion times, but yeah, I don't know what day we would plan on doing Carball. We might end up doing Carball tonight. It sounded like something we might be doing tonight. Not positive. I'm sure I'll be there. Always am. But Charlotte, this can go only well. Charlotte's usually a decent track for me. Jonathan Wolf 038 is on Twitch. Is this the famous Elemental P Gaming? And bye, Colin Rad. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. How are you doing, John? And how is everybody doing, by the way? I said how I was doing, but I didn't ask how everybody else was doing. How is everybody doing today? Let me... Oh, God, what just... I looked over at chat, and I just spun out coming off of pit road. That's a fabulous way to start the stream today. But how is everybody else doing today? I see John's having more lawnmower problems. That's typical. We're supposed to get snow again in Michigan. We're supposed to get snow again in the next week or two. That's not supposed to happen in April. And I don't remember it ever happening in April in my lifetime. So we're supposed to get snow again here in Michigan. But John's always having lawnmower issues. 35th, that's about where we normally are. But yeah, hopefully we have a decent crowd today. Like I said earlier, I announced my rough plan for the week of streams over on YouTube. I'll be streaming on all three platforms, but the announcement is over on YouTube. I'll probably upload it on Twitch as well. I should have loosened the car up. I hate my life and everything it stands for. Oh, bragger. Bragger. Bragger's getting the sick burns going on over on Mixer. Alright, but Charlotte, we gotta remember this is a 4-stage race. Coke 600 is a 4-stage race, so this is gonna be a long race. We're in for the long haul here. I remember I was watching, I think it was Real Radman. He did a NASCAR Heat 2 video, and he was so confused that there were 4 stages, which made me question everything in life. Like, how did he not know that? Oh God, there's a wreck. Okay. Oh, Ryan Newman. Oh, I think that was Chase Elliott. I've never seen the AI wreck like that before. Oh my. Would now be a good time to pit? I feel like now would be a good time to pit. Well. Rip Newman, Rip, I think Chase Elliott was flying as well.
Nice smooth here. Going green. There's the green flag.
Well, we're off to a flying start here today, spinning off pit road on qualifying and the AI wrecking themselves and making a huge pileup. I've never seen the AI do that before. Never seen the AI do that before, as I repeat myself. Can I make it to the end of the stage? No, I can't. So I just gave up 10 positions for nothing. That's okay. You know, the master strategist ATF Gaming is on the case. Kelly, welcome to the stream over on Mixer. Well, if that's any sign of how this race is going to go, this might be a long race. This is already a 600-mile race, and we're doing a 25% race, which is longer than I ever do. So this might be the longest race I ever run. There's another caution. Can we make it from here? No, we can't. So I'm not pitting again. You know what? Probably should have pitted there. We would have been 1 lap short. We're still... Dang it. I hate my life. I'm gonna say that so often. I need to get like a button that every time I need to say I hate my life, it's just gonna have like a pre-recorded version of me saying that. Meanwhile, splitting 3 wide between 2 people who are in the K&N series. Alright, 3 wide again. Because that's a smart thing to do. I'm backing up. No way. No way. So yeah, everybody, if you're interested in Rocket League, we'll probably end up doing some Rocket League around 9:30, 45-ish tonight. We'll definitely have some viewer matches going on, so feel free to pop on by and we'll try to coordinate some viewer matches. So that would be fun if you have Rocket League on PC or PlayStation or Xbox or Switch or whatever. We'll try to coordinate. Oh, Brennan gone. I'm so sorry. Try to coordinate, get everybody involved. So be sure to hang, well, not hang around because there'll be a break in between. But meanwhile, I'm just stuck back here. I can't get to the inside, so I'm trying to make the outside lane work. So yeah, be sure to. Okay, I hit the wall because I was looking at chat. Another caution, really? This is the most cautions that I've not been involved in my entire life. Yes, we're pitting, but no repair, no tires, half a can of fuel. Yeah, he was doing pretty well in points. He was doing pretty well in points.
Okay, be smart out there. Going green. There's the green flag. Low, low. Low, low.
Speaking of doing well in points totally is Paul Menard, the guy who's finished last in not 75% of the races. Last or second to last. He's up here in the top 10 now.
Stay high. Steady.
So I'm kind of glad we decided to come in on that previous caution. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to split the Menards cars here. So much yellow. So much yellow. I apologize for all the yellow.
Clear up top.
Okay, we got around Blaney. I'm just trying to get some stage points here. Somehow.
Car underneath. Car there.
We're just stuck on the outside. I can't really do much about it. I could get around some cars in the back of the pack on the high side, but not up here. Alright, inside, can I get underneath Byron? No, I can't. So we'll just stay behind. They're all going low for some reason. I almost went high, but then I remembered what had just happened about 10 seconds ago. Meanwhile, I'm going to spin out the next Jeff Gordon. And that might end the stage, depending on if he saved it or not.
Great lap.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree, John. Menard's doing really well this year. Wouldn't be surprised at all to see them maybe win a restrictor plate track, or maybe he could win the Brickyard again. Definitely wouldn't surprise me.
You just posted your best lap ever.
But meanwhile, it's going to be hard for us to win this race, considering we're barely staying in 11th place right now. I just want to get a stage point. That's all I want right now. Do not go on the apron, thank you. Because we're struggling just to stay with Menard right now, and Chase Elliott has recovered from flying in the air to be in 12th. Don't ask how that's possible with full damage model on. Alright, drove it in too deep. Drove it in too deep. Oh yeah, his car's fully repaired too, like nothing ever happened. Luckily, it was in a part of the track that didn't have fans, I don't think. It was in the back stretch. No, it might have been in the front stretch. I don't remember. So, yeah, top 10 not happening. Let's just maintain our 12th position here. If Elliott gets under Menard, I might be able to follow him. No, but he doesn't, so. And we're still tight. I'm going to have to loosen up the car a little bit more on this pit stop. You're not wrong, John. You're not wrong. Okay, so I predict there's going to be some mixed strategy here because 6 laps from now we can pit and we can make it to the end of the next stage. So we're not pitting here. We're not pitting. Everybody's going to have to pit at some point in this stage. But the people who just pitted will now be in the back. But yeah, I'm kind of scared to go back and watch some of my predictions videos because of how absolutely wrong they've been so far. Because, what, I predicted Jimmy Johnson to win the championship, all 400 motorsports drivers to make the chase.
Stay on the top. Hold your line.
Right now, that's not looking too hot.
Clear up top.
Oh,
Clear, clear.
dang it. Thought I scrubbed enough speed off, but I was very, very wrong. Go block young Ryan Blaney, YRB. Gonna pull out all the Ken Squire references. That's like the highlight of the year when Squire goes up in the booth for Darlington. Why is Ty Dillon in 10th? Oh no, we're in a Menard sandwich again. Oh, and they were trying to wreck me. Here's Bubba Wallace. He's doing really well in points.
Stay low. Easy. Hold your line.
I can't tell if they're thinking about coming into pit or not. We can only make it
Car outside.
13 to 14 laps on fuel. So I'm really going to have to stretch it to the end of my fuel limit if I'm going to be anywhere close. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Caution, caution, caution.
I wasn't paying attention. Well, everybody's going to pit except for those guys who are in the back, most likely. Yep. So, all of the things, no repair, more tape, loosen up the car even more. Lost 2 spots, those were the 2 guys that moved up. Yeah, that's actually, I should change my name, my YouTube name to YRB Gaming or That Jones Boy Gaming. Meanwhile, we still can't make it to the end. If we had gotten to the end of our fuel window, it would have been close. But we would have needed a caution anyway. But so I think, who is it? Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson are on the correct strategy. And for once in our lifetime, we are not. Car does feel better, sticking to the bottom a little better. Allmendinger, what? Frick. Ryan Newman, you died earlier. How are you still alive? Well, we're pitting now.
Almost ready. Nice and smooth here. Going green.
So the rivalry with Newman continues.
Keep high. Keep it right there.
But we can make it to the end on fuel now. But can the AI make it to the end on fuel? These are all plausible questions. So, because that question is plausible, we are going to be super careful and just go 3 wide. Because that's careful. Freaking Brennan gone. Always in the way.
Carlo.
Haley Deegan went into the wall and I followed her. So John, are you a Haley Deegan waifu yet?
Stay right there.
Okay, and she's just running me up the track. Oh, it's Brennan Gaughan's fault, not hers.
Low. Car inside.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
Hold your line. there.
Alright, going 3 wide on Carl Long and Harrison Burton. Not something I ever thought I would say. Okay, AI, stick to the bottom. Is it that hard to ask? Yes, I know I'm pinching you down a little bit, but still. I hate my life. Alright. Dumindu, I saw you ask something, but, what was it? Rallycross or a game that you wanted me to try? I'll look into it. I haven't given it much thought yet. But it's definitely a possibility. I'll look into it. Alright, can we get around Haley Deegan? That would be something I would be very proud of. And I drive it in way too deep in the corner. I hate my life. Are they going to give me room in the tri-oval? For once, they are. Most of the tri-ovals have been fixed compared to Heat Evolution, but Charlotte has not.
Still there. Stay high. Car there. Clear low.
Alright, we cleared Haley Deegan. That looks like Kyle Busch in pit road, so the people who pitted under the stage break are now pitting. So we know for sure they can't make it. But can the AI with that last caution have enough fuel to make it to the end? Well, we will never know because Chris Buescher just ran into the wall and will cause a caution. They can't, so we're going to inherit the lead here. But the problem is now we have to race for it. Against Bowman, the Showman, and that Jones boy. Great.
Green's coming. Nice and smooth here. Going green. Green flag. Green flag. Car outside.
Well, this will be a fight to the finish. We got 3 laps. I wish it was a 1-lap shootout. Considering how we weren't really able to stick with the leaders at the end of stage 1, I am concerned. But we've also made some adjustments that help the car, so we might be able to. Two laps to go. In the stage 2 of 4. Which technically means we'll be halfway done with this race, I believe. I believe all 4 stages were even. We're sticking with Bowman. I just gotta find the right time to make my move, which is apparently right now.
Stay low. Stay right there.
I'll go wait another lap, but I got the run. Okay, that was incredibly close. Alright, just stick it to the bottom. Don't let him get underneath you. Don't let him get a run. Let's win the stage. Get a playoff point. Oh, now that Jones boy is getting a run as well. I think that might be Kurt Busch. But if we can just stick to the bottom, don't get on the apron, don't let Jones get underneath, we'll win the stage. Beautiful, that's a playoff point. Hey, he did pretty well last weekend. He did pretty well at Martinsville. Okay. Now we're in a bit of a predicament. And I think it's going to be solved by pitting. I'll loosen up just a tad more.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Nice.
Like it's very similar to last stage where everybody's going to have to pit again. But I only had 5 laps of fuel where the AI would have had about 10 laps of fuel. So I think pitting is definitely something I needed to do. Alright. Chris Buescher's back here after causing the last caution that fricked my life over. could have lapped everybody had that not happened. And yet you're still here. You're still here. Alright.
Stay right there.
Guess we're going up here now. Not enough room. Not enough room. Should have just stuck to the bottom. I guess I didn't learn my lessons from the last few stages. It's much slower. It requires more patience, which I don't have much of.
Clear all around.
Alright, we're dumping Haley Deegan for Ty Majeski. Don't make any judgments about that statement. Please.
Carlo.
I looked at chat. Looked at chat. Majeski? Come on. There we go.
Stay right there.
Okay, give me room, please. Gonna make it 3 wide on long. He sure didn't want me to, but I did it. Frick you, Carl.
Clear hot.
Again, I don't want to be up here.
Stay high.
I've stated this much at least 20 times in this race alone.
Carlo.
Alright, get underneath Reagan here. Well, this is the most green flag progress we've made in a while. Obviously gotten a ton of spots on the caution recently.
Car outside.
Okay, we're going to use the apron to get underneath Almirola. I can't believe that almost worked.
Clear up top.
I apologize to Brendan Gaughan, even though frick Brendan Gaughan. Conrad, I think what happened was basically Long ran a bunch of different manufacturers last year, so he must have left it up to 704 Game to decide what manufacturer he was in, and they obviously have the partnership with Toyota, so that's probably why they chose Toyota. That's at least my thinking anyway. Alright. The AI
Still there.
should be coming into pit road shortly.
Car ahead is pitting.
As I say that, I get the car ahead is pitting, and everybody runs into each other coming on the pit road. Going in the grass, that's the smartest move at this point. Almost used a little road course chicane there. Well, that worked out well. I can't believe they didn't throw a caution for that. So now, the goal... No, it's just the Xfinity and Cup race during the playoffs, Conrad. Alright, so now the goal is to get a caution after we lap everybody. Because we still have 6 laps before we want to pit. Also, probably could pull off 2 tires, but I don't know if I want to. David Reagan has also stayed out here. But he'll have to come in this time. Now, let's not hit the wall. Let's see if we can officially lap everyone, and if we can maybe lap some people twice. That'd be even better. So everybody's officially lapped down, and I'm going to have a clean track to myself here for a couple laps, it looks like. I see one car coming off the pit road. That actually might be David Reagan trying to get on the pit road. But, so now the hope and the dream is to lap a couple people twice and get a caution. Because Lord knows that I'm probably going to cause a caution getting on the pit road myself. It looks like we're going to lap some people twice. Cool. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, Lord knows I'm gonna be. Yeah, that's the plan, honestly. I'm gonna attempt to get on the pit road. And if I'm sneaky enough, I can get on the pit road before the caution comes out for myself. And then they'll pit the car, and I can stay out and keep everybody a lap down. Because that's how this game works. Can I pull off 2 tires? No, I can't. We are going to come in this time by with 4 tires and full load of fuel. That'll sell us up not too well for the final stage, but I don't really care at this point. So the goal is to make it on the pit road safely. Will that actually happen? Probably not. Oh, yeah. Wow, that was predictable. Can I get a caution? Thank you. I didn't want to do that, but it happened. How was Kyle Larson ahead of me?
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Nice and smooth here.
Well, he was on the leaderboard.
Car outside.
But John predicted it quite well. And now we have Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin along with Bowman and others up here. And again, how many laps? Oh, this is a longer shootout. I was going to say this might be another 3-lap shootout, but this is a little longer.
Careful. Clear high.
But yeah, John predicted it, and so did I, but I mean, still. I'm always right. John's rarely right. Dislike channel, welcome to the stream, and yeah, I've been struggling in the subscription department recently. I was so depressed about it, I even took the subscriber count off the screen because I think I maxed out at 570, and now I'm going down again. So it's just been really degrading, honestly. But yeah, you're right, and welcome, by the way. Had a decent crowd today. I'm very happy about that. Probably because there's no NASCAR to look around, but still, decent crowd. John's here. That's all I can ask for.
Yellow's out.
Well, yellow came out that ended the stage. So we got second in this stage, so that's still decent in the regular season points. Now we're going to probably have split strategy. But I'm going to have to pit. Because if we add 13 to 11, we can't make it. But if we pit now, 13 plus 13 is 26. And with at least 2, maybe 3 caution laps shut it off, we might be able to make it to the end.
Race is going green. Green flag. Car inside.
So we got 26, so 14, 14, 28. Yes, we can make it on one stop. The people who just stayed out cannot, without numerous cautions to assist them.
Car inside.
John, you're watching NASCAR right now, if I'm not mistaken, so you shouldn't be talking.
Carlo.
We also got a bunch of slow people. Well, Matt Benedetto. Sorry, Matt. Up here. Gotta get around him finally.
Carlo.
But lose another spot in the process.
Clear high.
Well, I appreciate that, dislike channel. Meanwhile, 3 wide with Trevor Bain. 3 wide with Trevor
Car
Bain.
underneath.
David freaking Reagan's right here now, too.
Car underneath.
Okay, Kurt Busch gave me no room there. Frick you, Kurt Busch. You know, one person that we haven't seen at all today is good old Jamie McDirtbag. We have not seen him at all today since our run-in with him last episode. And again in the career mode. But we have not seen Jamie McDirtbag today. Freaking no room again.
Stay high.
Oh look, it's Ryan Newman and Paul Menard. Paul Menard's still running. That's progress.
Stay right there.
Guess we're gonna give Newman a shove.
Clear all around. Leader is pitting. Car in front of him.
Oh, pitting.
Pit.
That could have been worse. Okay, it's
Leader
worse.
in the middle. Car outside. Car low.
Everybody stopped and I had nowhere to go unlike last time. Also, I think... I don't know if that's Menard or Blaney up there. No, that's Blaney because Menard's right here. I think he's having issues as well. Looks like he and Suarez are going to pit. We're also going to go 4 wide.
Car underneath.
Oh, okay. Dang it. That blows my whole strategy. That blows my whole freaking strategy. Because I have to pit for damage repair. Yeah, there were lots of deaths there.
Stay sharp.
Suarez was going low. I was trying to pass Bush and maybe Larson. I can't remember who. No, it was Reagan, wasn't it? I don't remember. I just remember Bush and Suarez were involved. But anyway, now our strategy's out the window. I mean, we're still going to be fine. We're not going to be able to make it to the end, but... So we'll have to pit again, and we're in 23rd, but everybody's on equal playing field now, it looks like. Except for those people who pitted the lap before that caution came out.
Hold your line. Car in
Well, no,
front.
they'll have to pit again, too. What am I saying? Meanwhile, freaking Ryan Newman again. Freaking Ryan Newman. Oh, much appreciated, dislike channel. Much appreciated. Okay, I got a huge head of steam there. I'm not quite sure how I did that. However I did that... Okay, another big wreck. What is it with the AI and big wrecks today? I didn't even see what caused that this time. We're pitting. We're pitting. We're pitting. We're gonna make it. I didn't even see what caused that time.
Ready. Steady.
But I think we can make it to the end here. It's gonna be 13 laps to go, I believe. Yes, we can make it to the end. Please, Lord in heaven, no cautions. Because I have only been the cause of about 1 of the 7 cautions today, so I am not responsible for everything that has happened. Which is quite astonishing considering what usually happens in this game. Oh yeah, too. The pit road and then that second to last one. Okay. What is going on? Luckily, we didn't accumulate any damage, so I can take the lead, but now we're going to have to fight for it. What is going on?
Throw the green. Car outside. Car high.
What is going on? Now we have to actually race? I don't like doing that. I like winning by 2 laps.
Car high.
Well, we're not winning this race at this rate. Hamlin and Keselowski are definitely faster than us. As I say, as I immediately bump into Hamlin because I'm faster than him. But everybody can make it to the end now. But seriously, the AI has just gone insane today. I've never seen the AI this bad in this game. Other games, yes, I've seen them do that plenty of times, but not in this game. I've seen them do stupid things, but I've never seen them make like huge pack wrecks before. But we're gonna pass Hamlin now. We got 7 laps to go at the line, it looks like.
Clear up top.
Yep. So now we just gotta hold them off. Because, yeah.
Yellow's out.
Yellow. Another yellow. Another freaking yellow. Well, less laps, but still. We get terrible restarts. Hamlin's gonna get out to the lead. And now Paul Menard's in 4th, so he'll probably follow Hamlin up there. Paul Menard, if he wins this thing, he's not going to be eligible for the chase because he has got to be one of the last people in points. I believe only Harrison Burton has had a worse season than him. No, don't let Keselowski get that. Okay, that was close. That was very close. Hamlin is going to get around us most likely. Look at all the tire tracks on the backstretch. That's ridiculous. And it's all the AI's fault. Look at all the tire tracks here. It's all the AI's fault. Who is my favorite driver? Period, my favorite driver is Matthew Benedetto. Of competitive drivers who I can root for to win every week, safely, without getting massacred by the populace, probably Truex, honestly. Truex, Boyer's obviously another one of the favorites. I like guys who are a little older. I'm not a huge fan of the young crowd. I like guys who are older, who have to work for it, like Truex, like Boyer. There's another freaking caution, by the way. We're going to have a green-white checkered. And John is probably going to predict this.
It's bad. The race is going green. Green flags are outside.
John, I certainly hope not.
2 to go.
But honestly, I'd probably deserve it.
Are outside.
Then again, none of these major incidents have been my fault at all. Brad's going to pass me, so that's not good. For some reason, I just got a terrible restart that time. I did nothing different. I do not want to be up here. I do not want to be up here. Crap. Yep, John jinxed me. My only hope is now caution after the white flag, which is very possible in this game. But let's just try to maintain a top 5. Yeah, out of the young guys, Larson would definitely be my favorite. Not a huge Chase Elliott, Eric Jones, Ryan Blaney fan yet. Well, we got pricked out of that race. Keselowski go in. We're going to finish 5th. That was a long race. Thankfully, we had like a million cautions to short it down a little bit. No, I have not seen him. I like that. I actually think he might have DNF'd the race. I did not see him once today. Let me see. Keselowski won. Us, Larson, and somebody else won a stage. Yeah, he DNF'd. No wonder I didn't see him at all. Yeah. So that was a thing that happened. I want to watch the replay. I can't watch the replay because I skipped it. I hate my life sometimes. I hate my life so much. And now, just to make my life even better, we get to go to Pocono. But let's just, because John mentioned something. Yeah, Paul Bernard finished 20th. Come on, Paul. At least we tied for the second most points in that whole thing. But now we get to go to Pocono. Oh, Lord help me, please. Give me strength. Give me turning capabilities. I don't know why I looked at that. Off to Pocono. What is chat talking about here? Yeah, Dislike Channel, I never really played that game too much. I remember it a little bit, but I never really played that game too much. Bragger, Fortnite. Well, it's just snipers, crossbows, and hunting rifles. Yeah, I'm sure that would be quite fun. Like I said, I'm most likely going to get it. And most likely end up playing it with John. You people on YouTube will probably never see any of it. But if you follow John on Twitch, then you'll probably see it. Eventually. I'll be forced against my will to play it. Alright, we're making some adjustments before qualifying because this can only go badly. Qualify.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, Pocono, how I hate you so. Alright, John, thanks for hanging out. Hope the lawnmowers stay away forever. And I'll see you tonight, most likely. Unless if I die before then, which is quite possible considering the amount of recording I plan on doing today. Meanwhile, I forgot to brake. But luckily, this is the warm-up lap. My nose is itchy. There we go. Problem solved. I need like one of those automated nose picker things. No, hit the accelerator too early. Frick. Alright, John. See you probably at like 10:30 or so.
All right, let's see what we play.
37. Predictable. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I need. As long as the machine doesn't self-destruct like it did on that episode. Alright. 2 X's on the pole. Let's do this. Luckily, this is only a 400-mile race, so we'll be able to hopefully suffer a little bit less than normal. It's the same as his YouTube channel, Jonathan Wolf 038.
Are outside.
Alright, we're going to make it 4 wide at Pocono, because why not?
Keep it right there.
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't show up. Restream must have a limiter there. Remember we experimented with this earlier. Oh, it didn't. Then the mixer must have a limit as well. Meanwhile, this has actually been an incredibly successful first lap.
Steady. Stay low.
Just
Still
like
there.
in all of these straightaways, I just have to itch my nose because It's so itchy right now.
Car high. Hold your line.
But I actually think I have a decent feel for this track. I know, that's really surprising to say. And I'm not using custom setups in this playthrough. Remember, this is default for the most part with some wedge and tape adjustments, but I don't adjust any of the other stuff that you can adjust on pit road. I remember the HD Motorsports setup. It took some getting used to here, but it was quite helpful. Alright, we're going to go 3 wide the tunnel turn. Why not?
Careful.
Oh, Jones, you... Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I will say that. Dang it, didn't quite get the right gassing zone there. Okay, Dylan's there. Didn't know if I was clear or not. Actually, I'm pretty sure the spotter said clear. I don't want to be on the outside. Why am I here? I don't want to be here. Alright, we're gonna go across over here on Kane and hopefully not die. Alright, we didn't die. We lost a couple spots, but we didn't die. The AI has been a lot calmer so far today. Well, today. In this race. Well, I mean, considering we started 37th and this is Pocono, this is actually a pretty decent spot to be in. Considering my lackluster history. Oh, you're so right, Bracker. Oh, you're so right. I would get some of those. I would get some of those shirts. Some of the sizes are weird. Okay, Austin Dillon, what are you doing? He's losing all of his talent, or little of it he had.
You're getting faster out there. Great lap.
That was a great lap, apparently. Oh, this is going to be a long way. Stage 1 itself has been super long.
Careful.
Oh, he forced me on the grass, but I got around him. Alright, top 20 so far. Still got plenty of time, obviously. Best lap ever. Awesome. According to the spotter, crew chief, encouragement dude, whatever his official job title is. MRN reporter. Alright, can we get around Kane this time? Actually, we're going to go around and make it pretty wide in the tunnel turn again because that worked well last time. Overdrove it. Now I'm on the outside of 3 wide. Let's get to the bottom.
Car in front of it, headed to the pit.
Oh, we got pit stops. I haven't even been thinking about that. We're 1 lap short. So we're only going to take a half a can of fuel, see if we can maybe steal a stage win. No, that is if we can get on the pit road successfully. But this is a pretty straight shot pit road, so I think we can get on there if we are just smart about things.
Hold your line.
Yeah, I'm just not good at the tunnel turn right now, honestly. We're going to go one more lap. Hopefully everybody else can cycle off the pit road by that time.
Stay high. Hold your line. Car in front of us is headed to the pit.
Somebody's still staying out, so I'm not going to lead a lap. In fact, I can't even talk about it. Carver? No, it's Jamie McDirtbag, of course.
You're low on fuel.
Dang it, I'm so mad we're one lap short. But like I said, we're only going to take a half can of fuel, and then we'll pit under the stage brake. I don't know. I don't know. Do I just take the full load now? I don't know. I'll decide by the time I get to my pit box, hopefully. If not,
Running on fumes out there.
yes, I'm well aware of the fuel strategy here.
Leader is pitting.
Alright, we're coming in this. Dang it. Alright, save it.
Speed.
Okay, didn't save it. Crap. Crap. And now we can't pit. Alright, we gotta save. We gotta save. Only gonna run like half throttle. We gotta try to make it to the end of this lap. Somehow. Or to the end of the next lap even. So I'm just half throttling it right now. It's possible, but most of the mods that I have now I've known for quite a while, either through John's chat or other interactions, so.
You're low on fuel.
Well aware of the low on fuel situation. We're going to try to make it. We're sputtering already. Dang it. I was hoping I could at least make it to the backstretch before it started sputtering. Can I spin out and win the stage? Yes, I can. If that works. That cheats, but that works. Problem is everybody's on the lead lap, so I'm going to be last.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. They're about to throw the green.
Yeah, that's basically what it is right now, but just like channel, hang around a little bit more, and then definitely maybe. I don't also really have a need for a mod right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because we got Conrad, we got Bragger, John is a mod. James, where the frick is James? By the way. JC is still a mod, even though he's barely here. And I really haven't had that many issues with people needing to get banned either, so I don't really have a need for a mod right now either.
Easy. Hold your line.
What about the prom dress, Bragger?
Stay low. Careful. Keep it right there. Clear high.
The prom dress is a mod? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, otherwise I'm very confused. And overall, just don't... for those of you who don't know about the prom dress incident, just don't ask, honestly. It's not a proud moment of my life.
Stay low. Keep it right there.
It didn't even, it's not even a moment in my life. It didn't even happen.
Clear up top.
Yeah, I remember you were like the only one in John's chat at the time. Basically because all the mods in John's chat are never there or playing games with him. So okay, what's the fuel strategy on this one? I believe we can make it to the end of this stage as well, and there's no way the AI can. But let's see if maybe we can lap some of them this time. That would be super beneficial if we can lap some people, because then when we do pit, we won't have to follow as many positions. Busher.
Stay on the top. Hold your line.
Alright. Well, like I said, I think we can make it to the end of the stage, and I'm pretty sure the AI can't.
Stay low. Stay right there.
But we'll confirm that when we cross the start-finish line this time. I'm also driving this car like a dump truck right now, so I need this to be a little better. And we'll win this race.
Car in front of us. Headed to the pit.
More pitting. Well, more pitting. Pitting again. So let's see. Are we gonna make it? No, we're gonna be a lap short again. Dang it! Okay, let's at least attempt to get on the pit road safely this time. It's not a hard pit road to get on. It's not.
Caution's out. Back her
Okay,
down.
there's a caution. That'll negate all strategy needs. No, 2 tires, 1 can of fuel. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We moved up 13 spots. Who is that in the lead? Because whoever's in the lead gained a ton of spots. That might be Alex Bowman. Could also be Cole Witt.
Okay, that's the half.
But I'm gonna believe it's Bowman. We're good on fuel, obviously.
Hold your line. Car outside. Low, low.
Well, I appreciate that, Dislike Channel. I appreciate that. But obviously, I would ask your parents or parental guardians for permission first, obviously. At that age.
Keep low. Stay right there. All clear. Car underneath. Car high.
Okay, we're getting 3 wide. That was a smart
Car
idea.
inside.
Come on, I just want the draft of somebody. This is a scary spot. I'm just going to say this is a scary spot to be in right
Clear
now.
down low.
But somehow we made it through, and I think Bowman's still leading. So good for him. This has been a long stream. Not even in like time, it's just like
Car low.
I've been doing nothing but running in circles and triangles non-stop for an hour already. It's kind of tiring. And I still got more circles to run today. If I'm gonna get a bunch of recording done, I might push it back to tomorrow, honestly. Again, no NASCAR to work around, but now Tigers have a doubleheader tomorrow. I'll try to watch that if at all possible. This is only the end of stage 2. There's still more. Oh, how this is going. Yeah, I think I'm going to push back recording to tomorrow. Did you now? How did that go for you?
Low, low.
Jamie McDirtbag, how dare you? How dare you be in my presence?
Steady.
Get booted. Never mind. That backfired horribly. Okay. Okay. I don't know how I repaired all that damage and still maintained about where we were.
Sharp. Green coming. Food, dear. Going green.
Obviously caused it didn't pit moving up, but
Stop.
14 to go. We're obviously gonna have to make another pit stop.
Hold your line.
Probably gonna end up getting a caution at some point, considering we got a mixed bag of strategy
Stay
here.
right there.
And also, I'm in the race, so
Clear up top.
I blame Jamie McDirtbag. I do. We're also going to go 3 wide in the tunnel turn again, because I haven't proven that a bad idea yet.
Carlo.
Or completely missed the tunnel turn. We're pitting. I think we can make it to the end. Yeah, basically.
It's set. The race is going green.
Probably John. But I wouldn't want... I don't know.
Hold
Probably
your line.
John, but also could be me. Not really sure.
Carlo.
We're also in kind of a weird spot. We can make it to the end. Barely. Barely make it to the end. But I'm pretty sure most of the leaders still have to pit. Also, there's a bunch of people in the back who pitted with me.
Hold the bottom. Keep it
So
right
we
there.
might have a very weird running order. Wow, thanks Noah. Wow. That's like the ultimate NASCAR insult right there.
Car underneath.
But you're not completely wrong.
Focus.
Not completely wrong. Now, last race, there was more AI wrecking. I only actually wrecked like once,
Clear
legitly.
all around.
But at Pocono, where I'm terrible at, that is a true statement.
Stay low. Careful. Easy. Hold your line. You're all clear.
Okay. That should not have worked for anybody in front of me, being like 3-4 wide in the tunnel turn. That should not have worked. Just gonna put that out there.
Steady. Hold your line.
Come on, get that draft.
Hold your line.
Well, here's Paul Menard again, 27th. Just not cutting it, Paul. Not cutting it.
Car high.
Okay. I'm not going 3 wide in the tunnel turn again. I'm just going to say that now. Not happening.
Car high.
Dang it, got tight. Probably should have been able to pass Bush in that corner, but I'll still get the draft off of Harvick here.
Top is clear.
And we're going to get a run on Harvick and possibly even Paul.
Clear.
Oh, dang it. I pushed a little bit and didn't get the run off that I wanted. But we at least got around Paul. And we'll probably get to Harvick here in the tunnel turn. I'm going to be super careful though, because Lord knows I've wrecked here enough today.
Low.
And we're going to lose a spot to Logano and Austin Dillon. I now know how Eric Almirola feels losing a spot to Austin Dillon. That's a feeling I never want to have again. Dang it, car, why are you not turning when I want you to turn? But this is fine as long as there's not a caution. This is fine. We're going to run out of fuel, but we should be able to make it back to the line.
Load clear.
We're going to make this interesting one way or another. Yeah, it takes a long time for Restream to register chat. It does take a long time, and I don't really understand why. But Twitch and Mixer are a lot faster as far as response time. I will say that. So I don't know what YouTube's deal is. I don't have a delay on there. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. I never set one, but YouTube does things randomly that I don't approve of, so. So again, we're about a lap short on fuel. But I'm going to try to stretch it. Also glad I went high in that corner.
5 to go. 5 to go.
I want to see when it goes down a lap, the fuel.
Easy. Hold your line.
I'm actually going to try to save a little bit.
Carlo.
I'm going to try to save a little bit. It went down to 3 there, so we're like a lap and a third short. So I should have been saving fuel earlier, but we're gonna save fuel now. I'm not going full throttle on the straightaway here. I definitely won't be going into the corners. But we got other people who might also be able to make it, depending on saving fuel and stuff, so. Let's see if that saved us any amount of fuel. Nope, that saved us no fuel. Dang it. I'm going one more lap and then I'm going to see what happens. Yeah, this is not good.
You're running on fumes out there.
So we are going to have to pit for a splash of fuel only. We're gonna come in now. I could go one more lap, but I'm not going to test it. So we're gonna come in for a splash of fuel only. I just don't know if the AI was smart enough to only do a splash of fuel. It looks like they were, because they're 20-some seconds behind.
You're low on fuel.
This is mostly stock, just adjust the wedge and the... Oh, come on. Well, we've lost. We've lost this race now. We lost it. I should have just tried to... Because now we're going to be 40th. Dang it. But it's... I run custom setups in my career mode, but on this I'm running stock with just wedge and tape adjustments and the occasional tire pressure adjustment. I should have just stretched it, see how long we could have gone. Because it's impossible to get on the pit road in this game on the green. Harrison Burton. Yep. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. Let's just try to salvage a decent finish out of this now. We've got the freshest tires out of everybody. I know that doesn't really mean much, but let's just try to, maybe crack top 20 out of this. Might get a caution for Austin Dillon now. Oh, he saved it. Never rule out a good caution after the white flag, though.
Okay, last time around. Hold the bottom. Stay right there.
Alright, Chase Carber almost spun me out there. I'm going to spin time Majeski out. So that might end the race right there. Depending on what version of the overtime rule they're going to use, they use that version. 28th. Dang it. Dang it. At least we got some decent stage points. That'll soften the blow a little bit. That'll soften the blow, getting stage points. Who won? Kurt Busch won, I believe. That might be his second win. Not sure. Not sure. We'll have to check the point standings afterwards. So next stream, next week, we'll have Michigan and Sonoma. Let's see. So we're second in points. We were tied with him coming in. So that's not fun. But Kurt Busch, yeah, that is his second win. But we're obviously leading playoff points. Blaney is the last one in, looks like right now. Who's first one out? Suarez. Well, on that note of the prom dress channel entering the stream, we're going to call it there for today. I know it's bragger, but still. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, follow over on Twitch and Mixer, turn on notifications for all three, and you'll never miss a stream or a video in your lifetime. I will see you next time. Bye.